Welcome to our video on how to get promoted. Here at Inspired, we are deeply passionate about publishing careers in all shapes and sizes, all functions and all levels. It's what we live and breathe. And for us, it doesn't stop at that moment of introducing candidates to our clients. It really is about the career as a whole. We are so motivated by hearing how people are thriving in roles, how they're moving on, how they're meeting their goals, and talking to people day in, day out about how they're getting ahead and what they're doing to get to the next level in their organizations and externally. So we wanted to share with you today our top tips on how to get promoted, bringing together some of the themes that we see from our most successful candidates. So tip number one is be visible. If you're in the office, walk the floors. It's a really simple one, but has a great impact. Be seen and be known for that positive impact that you can have for the success, getting to know people, understanding them, spending time with them. If you're working remotely, try to recreate this as well as you can virtually. And it can have a really incredible impact virtually as well. Arrange virtual calls with people from different departments. The more you understand and can empathize with the way that others are working, the more the rest of the tips that I'm about to give you will be enriched. And it just makes you such a valuable member of the team if you're someone that is bringing people together and collaborating and have that cross-fertilization of skills as you get to know people and are known by them. This all leads into tip number two, which is consider your language. Understand the language of other departments and importantly of the key decision makers in the business and learn it. Learn the language and talk it. What are their priorities? What are their goals? What are they worried about? What are they excited about? The more that you can be talking like them, with them, and be sharing success stories in their language, again, the more valuable you'll be to them and the easier it will be to help them and to be able to empower others around you, which is ultimately a really key thing to get ahead in any role. So this is about really understanding what's important to other people, elevating your language to the bigger picture, not keeping it in task mode, but really thinking at that higher level and perhaps shifting yourself more into strategy mode in the language that you're using. Tip number three from us is to own your personal brand. Everyone's got one. You're born with one. So think about what it is that people know you for and be known for success and be known for positive impact. What do you think people are saying about you when you're not in the room? And how can you make that better and more impactful? Be the person that can make things happen. Be the person that can collaborate really positively so that other people can make their goals happen as well. When people see someone that's investing in themselves, people want to invest in them as well. We want to champion those that are championing themselves. And it just becomes this really virtuous cycle in business of breeding success and activity and productivity. So if your personal brand aligns to that, it'll be a really great way of getting ahead. This is all about how you approach your work, not just what you're doing. And that goes into every aspect of it. How do you show up for work? When do you show up for work? How are you presenting yourself in team meetings? It all makes a difference. And so really do consider how you want that to come across. Tip number four is know your value and your impact. Now, in order to do this well, you need to know the business well. You need to know what the goals are of the business, what the objectives are of the business. Because if you don't know that, it's going to be very difficult for you to know how you're impacting them and how you're adding value to them. So the more you know about the overall or department level or organizational level business objectives, the better placed you'll be to know how you'll add value and impact to them. So how you go about obtaining that knowledge, you'll know from your organization, who do you need to ask? What questions do you need to ask? What do you need to know from your manager? Are you in those conversations already? If not, how can you be, or how can you learn what those conversations are? And then begin to build a picture of what it is that you're doing as an individual that can contribute to the success of those organizational goals. If you can understand that relationship between your work and the organization's success, you'll really begin to see a difference in how conversations about your own career can happen. And that leads me on to point number 5, which is getting the most out of those one-to-ones. Don't wait for appraisal season to talk about how you're adding value. Use your weekly or monthly or however the structure looks like in your organization to to have that conversation, to be able to demonstrate each and every time how the work that you're doing is adding value, and ask for feedback and grow from that feedback, so that when appraisal season does come, when that promotion cycle does come, you're ready with a really strong case of where you've added value, where you've added impact, who you've worked with, how you've made things happen cross-departmentally if appropriate, but with other people in your team, to give that business case for your promotion. The more data you can have, the better armed you'll be as well for that conversation. So get your hands on data, keep those thank you emails and any commentary that you've had from teams of how great you are to work with, keep it all somewhere, have a folder so that you're always ready with good feedback about yourself. And as I said, from the constructive feedback that you get, show how you've grown from it. It's an amazing skill to be able to openly listen to constructive feedback and do something with it. And being able to demonstrate that you can shows growth. And that's what we're talking about today. So if you can show visibly how you're adding value, how you're thinking about the business goals, and working strategically and collaboratively with the people that can make the decisions about the direction of the business, you'll put yourself in a really strong position for promotion. And we wish you the very best of luck. Thank you.